Hi Taurus, welcome into your third week of August. Okay, let us see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. What's the situation here for Taurus, please? They're going from the second week to the third week energetically, please. So what is the situation for them, Spirit? On one hand, you have yourself, the magician, trying to manifest a certain situation. And on the other hand, you have yourself trying to get more information, doing a little bit of stalking to get info in regards to leveling up. So if you're thinking about maybe upgrading in a relationship with somebody, or even literally buying a house or moving to something else, you're checking things out. You're doing your due diligence. You're just doing your homework. You are definitely manifesting though something here. Let's see what you're manifesting. An escape plan or to create plan. We'll see when I clarify. What's coming in towards Taurus, please? Oh, could we be doing an escape plan? Oh, God, this is not something I want to see. All right, if there was in the recent past no, because this is in the future position. This is betrayal and ending, okay? I have no other way to be honest and say backstab is backstab, betrayal is betrayal, ending is ending. And you're walking away from it. So I don't know if you have already suffered this before it becomes even more relevant to you in the middle of August, but you find yourself walking away from it. You find yourself doing casual things, not committing to certain situations. Now, mind you, especially here in the middle part of August, Spirit is bringing back a certain situation for you guys that you should have probably eclipsed back when we had all the eclipses in the beginning of the year. And if you didn't learn that lesson, it's coming back around in August for you to finalize that situation. So this could very well be something that had happened to you months ago that's still relevant to you today that you are finally being able to walk away from. Others of you, this is literally happening right now, unfortunately. So let me see what's not coming your way. What isn't coming Taurus's way, please? Taurus, these videos, these last three videos, 2 weeks of August, first week of September, might be slightly shorter than normal because I'm pre-recording them. I am in Europe and I can't carry a studio for me to be doing it, you know, right there and then. So, and there's so much content I need to record before I go. It's not to say that the energies aren't accurate for the time that I'm reading them for. They are, because I'm specifically asking for this period of time to the universe and spirit guides to guide me through the cards. Okay, in case you were wondering. So what doesn't Taurus see coming their way? Judgment. This is a lot of major arcana. Judgment, the Empress, the Star, and Three of Pentacles. You're finally making a decision on something and judging. It's like do or die. But you're considering your worth and your value. So whatever it is that you're judging, it feels like you're kind of making a list in your mind as to why you should end something and move on because of your worth and your value. You've been trying to juggle, I don't know, a third-party situation for a while, or a third angle for a while, but you're remaining positive and hopeful. We'll get more clarity in regards to this, but I think you're doing it so you can find your inner peace, your center balance. Let's see what your advice is for the week. What is the advice here for Taurus, please? You need to make a decision, albeit a very difficult one, because you seem to be torn over the situation. Keep working hard towards your goals. Keep working hard towards a relationship. Keep working hard towards your job, your hobby, your craft, yourself. Whatever it is that you've been working on, keep at it, because it's starting to accumulate worth and value, okay? I know you're torn between two paths, two situations, two people, two jobs, two something. You need to make a decision, okay? Because this judgment is going to follow you everywhere. Page of Wands. Be a curious little bee. Get curious. See life in a different perspective. Be that kid in the candy store. Be that college kid that just graduated and just sees everything wonderful. Be that kid or that young adult that's has like sparkles in their eye for new love. That kind of curious. Okay, and with that energy, maybe you should be making that tough choice of yours, and keep at it. I know you have a lot of options and choices, and it can be confusing, but you're going to have to make a decision. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is. What's the outcome of the week for Taurus, please? Six of Cups and Death. Okay. Maybe some ending to some kind of situation where there was an affair or a third party angle with somebody. Something comes to an end from your past, whether it's literally a person from your recent past or a situation from your past. It comes to an end. That's it. It just transforms. Now we'll see, because it's somebody that you had fond memories of, or a situation you had fond memories from. So that could be anybody, that ending, okay? I'm not going to say much more past that. Let's see. Let's start clarifying, Spirit, why the Magician's here with the Four of Wands and the Page of Swords, please. The Queen of Swords. You are very much in your head trying to make a decision if you should cut somebody out or put the sword down and have this conversation. You are going to take some kind of risk, though, in the near future. Because I do see you back here taking some kind of leap of faith with the Fool, using your intuition, going towards your wish fulfillment, but you are weighing your pros and your cons. You are somewhere at a crossroads. You are choosing paths, but you're taking it seriously now, very seriously. That's why the Queen of Swords is there, because you are trying to manifest structure. Okay, now I understand the Four of Wands and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is somebody who stalks, who's like a student who tries to learn something to find the results of something. And there you are as the Queen of Swords trying to do that. Meanwhile, you're trying to manifest structure. Four of Wands. Whether that's in a relationship or your job. Okay, what is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups? Please clarify. Something definitely comes to a close, and I can't deny that you're going to feel left out in the cold, and you will walk away. So maybe the choice gets taken out from you. I don't know, because I'm baffled as to why you would need to make a decision after you're in this place where you feel left out in the cold. You're hopeful, but you're still walking away. Look, this woman is outside of the church. She's not allowed in, where it's nice, warm, and glowy. So you leave. You walk away because the cups are empty. I mean, for God's sakes, this ending happened and it was shitty. But you haven't lost your spirit. You haven't lost the glow within you, Taurus. You're still shining bright and beautiful. And the one thing that keeps us going, human beings, motivated, is hope. Thus, the name of the channel, Elpis. This is the thing that was in Pandora's box that she slammed shut, that wasn't lost to us as human beings. Okay. There's a King of Swords back here, so I am feeling like there is a pair here. And I don't know if this King of Swords was the person who betrayed you. We'll see if he comes out again, he or she, because they are the incoming energy. The Star card, which is also an Aquarius card. You have 2 Star cards, by the way, so I don't know. I didn't notice that before. Both are Aquarius cards. I mean, I do see Scorpio. Who else do I see here? Taurus and Sagittarius. Excuse the yawning. In my culture, that's actually a good thing. I hate to say this, but it's releasing negative energy. So someone out there is having very negative thoughts. Things happen to us, guys. Shit fucking happens to us. We've got to just tell ourselves that these are happening to us for a reason, you know? I mean, this is a stupid example, but, you know, you're running late for work and the person in front of you is driving stupid slow. You miss the light, you get into work late, but what did you miss? And maybe your job is threatened, but you could have also avoided a car crash. Knock on wood, something more severe happening to you. You just never know these things that happen to us. Where we see them as so horribly terrible and negative, they do impact us in other ways for other reasons. All right. Please clarify this. The Star, the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Empress. Like Adele. She became this amazing artist out of her own pain. The things that she wrote. The things that she wrote. I mean, J.K. Rowling's from Harry Potter. She wrote that shit on a napkin, broke as a joke, in some cafe after losing her job, being a single mom, and she was writing these little stories for her kids. And she was inspired to do this because of all the bad, fucked up shit that happened to her. Why am I telling you this? Because I yawned. Because someone out there is feeling negative. You can turn this into a positive. I think that's also why your advice is showing me this Page of Wands here. Interesting. Anyway, back to you. The Page of Swords came out again. The Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You're having a lot of twos. Twos are crossroads. Twos are choices. Twos are pathways. What should I do? Pros and cons. You are definitely guided to do the new thing, the new path, because you cannot keep sustaining so many balls in the air. Yeah, do a little bit of stocky doodle and get your homework on. Remain positive and hopeful, which I think you are. Like I said, you still have that beautiful spirit within you. You're about to get your ass unstuck. So this ending in betrayal might be actually doing this for you. Getting you out of jail, getting you unstuck. Mental jail. What is the advice here, please, for the Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, please? Seven of Pentacles. You need to pause and reflect on the time and energy you had invested in something, someone. Something literally, like financial, or your job, or a company, or a relationship, or a person. But maybe it's time to take what you've learned, the strengths and the skills that you've acquired, the relationship ups and downs that you've been through. It's time to take one of those seeds and plant it somewhere fucking else, possibly. I hate to say it, but it's saying don't stop. Keep working towards your goal. Be curious. This curiosity is going to open up avenues, windows, doors for you to peep through and see what might be more intriguing for you. That's the advice. But it's time to take one of your seeds and plant it in another garden and watch it grow there. whatever that means for you. And I think you might be doing this because you might not have a choice anyway, because I see death. I see endings, 10 of Swords and death. I see also the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So after this comes some, you know, stuff. But I will say this, if you don't heal, because I see 4 of Swords in reverse, you're going to carry a heavy load on your back. Let's get to the outcome of the week. Death and 6 of Cups. You have fond memories, you're like, okay, that's great, but I also know my worth and my value. So something does die, and maybe for you transitions, because I think when you understand your worth and your value in a certain situation, the Empress loves herself. She doesn't stoop down to like a knight or a page. I mean, kings and queens, for God's sakes, answers to empresses and emperors, but there's only one at the top. There's only one set. There's only one emperor and one empress. Everybody else below. You know this of you. So it's like you're saying to yourself, why would I take anything less than what I'm worth? So I think you're thinking of yourself in that regard at the end of the week. I'm sure by the the 4th week of August, we're going to see some things happening for you. Now, romance angels, what do you have here for Taurus, please? Taurus, please. True love. And separation. Get this? I feel like you got this before, or someone that just got this. I feel like you did a couple weeks ago. Separation and true love, and you deserve love. Well, that's this. You deserving love. You know that you do. You know that something's beneath you. But something is true love. This romance is a romance of a lifetime, and separation. Now, these could be going together or apart. In the extended, we're going to find out when we layer tarot over it. So we'll see if it's one in the same situation or separate, all in it the same. So your extended, by all means, will be interesting. For those of you who don't know, the extended is mostly relationship-based, more love-based, where this is more generic and general for you. Taurus, please. Advice, please. Okay. We got 2 cards. The Warrior and the High Priestess of Fire. Well, that's kind of funny because obviously those two go together. I'm only going to say this because a fire sign like Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars, which is like the god of like war, but warrior also. I mean, yeah, it's a stretch, my correlation, but let's put it into perspective, because you have the High Priestess of Fire, which is telling you these are the energies you need to borrow so you can persevere in your next steps and what you need to be done. And you might need a warrior behavior or a warrior type of attitude to help you get there. So let's go. Let's get some info here. Let's do warrior first. My beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you right now in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you're experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who's deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on. For I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There's another message here, though. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. Be a warrior for your own path. Now, High Priestess of Fire. My child, you have chosen the symbol of the High Priestess of Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she arrives, She reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose your channel and your energy. If you're restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from your trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but can also burn brightly when it's not under control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. My members, I'll see you over at Extended.